Just leave a Jess on the beat.
Hey, wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? ATM nigga, we those guys. Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you dry so dry? Yeah, ATM nigga, we those guys. I stay wet, bad bitch, fresh fit, and it ain't just me. All the niggas I'm with, ayy. If you ain't know, it's the ATM clicks. Got the whole squad with me, and we on like shit, ayy. You dry if you don't like this nigga. You ain't never been known like this nigga. MP, it's me, I'm the shit nigga. Hate being broke, so I'ma get rich nigga. MAXPAYNE, MOBBING, MILITANTLIFE in these streets. Money motivated, I'ma make it, I'ma take it. Too impatient to be waiting or to be procrastinating. If I see it and I need it or I want it, I'ma get it. It's the life, I'ma live it. It's the squad I represent it. Yeah. Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? ATM nigga, we those guys. Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you dry so dry? ATM, yeah, we those guys.
We poppin', we rollin', no stopping, keep going. We gassing, we scraping. What's happening? Who's hating? We gangsters, we bangin'. Got a 4-5 and a life I'm taking. Got a muscle car and I keep it swinging. I go hard, burning rubber, I'm the pavement. Police see, I'm shaking. So drunk, so laws I'm breaking. Smelling like skunk and money I'm making. I'm out for the bucks, I have no patience. I'll kill for the money, call me Jason. $100 bills, what? No time wasted. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Wet, wet, so dry. If it's money, I'm with it.
Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? ATM nigga, we those guys. Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you so dry? Wet so wet, why you dry so dry? ATM, yeah, we those guys. Hey, ATM in this bitch, man. Look, wet is a positive, man, and dry is you dumbass negatives, man. If you don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Look it in the dictionary. Matter of fact, it might not be in the dictionary, you feel me? But look it up in the ATM dictionary, man. Wet, man, and dry. I'm wet, you're dry. You're nothing like I. You feel me? When I'm wet, that means, you know what I'm saying, I'm procrastinating, kicking and marinating with my feet up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Grapes and all that, man. You feel me? The drink and everything. And you dry, man. You probably a loner at the club. You feel me? Just posted up at a wall or something, or sitting in a chair somewhere. Ain't even supposed to have chairs in the club. We kill the flow, man. You feel me? It's ATM though, man. Money motivate, we getting it all day wet. So dry, hot, you know? Cause all you niggas is so dry. And it ain't never gonna stop, man, cause we out here getting it. ATM, squad boys, you feel me?